witch took off her eerie mask, revealing her pale, colorless eyes. Then she knelt down in front of a ship. Once the ritual was over, she appeared utterly exhausted, as though she had just battled something. After Jack and his crew boarded the ship, the witch muttered some strange words. "Everyone will die." And as though to respond to her, the ship's helm slowly began to turn. When Jack and the others entered, it suddenly returned to its stillness. This ship had long been referred to by locals as a ghost ship, mainly because 7 British men had mysteriously died aboard it, and their bodies were never found. Later, fishermen who were tasked with guarding the ship also went missing one after another. As a result, the people on the island believed it was cursed, leaving the ship abandoned and never used again. But for Jack and his companions, who didn't believe in ghosts or curses, it felt like they'd stumbled upon a great opportunity. The next day, they officially began their journey to the Coral Spiral. The start was smooth, and everyone on board was enjoying themselves. Days passed, and they sailed happily along. But after several days, things took a strange turn. The once calm sea suddenly became enveloped in white mist. Jack and Sarah quickly rushed to the control cabin, but the mist grew thicker and thicker, eventually turning black, as if night had fallen suddenly. Sarah immediately ran to turn on the searchlights. When Jack stepped onto the deck, he saw, in the darkness, another ship speeding straight toward them. If it weren't for the captain's quick reaction, the 2 ships would have collided. As the ships narrowly passed each other, everyone caught a glimpse of the oncoming ship. It was an ancient 3-masted vessel, a type of ship that hadn't been in use for ages. They were still trying to process what was happening when the ghost ship, which should have been behind them, suddenly appeared in front. This time, Jack and his crew couldn't avoid it and were hit head-on. Fortunately, their ship was sturdy enough not to sink, but unfortunately, the lifeboat got caught on the ghost ship's rigging. On the open sea, a lifeboat was an essential, irreplaceable item. If it wasn't freed quickly, their ship would be dragged under. So, Jack and the others grabbed a wooden plank, placed it across to the ghost ship, and, amidst the rolling waves, carefully crossed over. After successfully boarding the ship, Jack and Sarah rushed to cut the rope holding the lifeboat. But just then, a giant wave caused them to lose their balance, sending them crashing to the deck, breaking open the ghost ship's hatch. When Jack realized what had happened, he discovered the blood on his hands wasn't his own. To his horror, blood was now spilling from the ghost ship's hatch, flooding the deck.